welcome to today's English class of grade 2. Today we are in Unit 10, Time and Days. And today we are focusing on clock time and activities. In previous class, we learned about clock time. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, like that. We learned up to 12 o'clock. 10 and 2, 12, right? 1 and 2, 12. 12 o'clock, we learned clock time. Today, we will also talk about the activities we do according to time. Okay? Is that fine to you? Okay, let's start. As before, today also I have a riddle. A riddle, okay? Are you excited? I am. To answer the riddle, I like answering a riddle. Here is the question. Without fingers, I point. I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. What am I? Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. What am I? Come on. Yes, I know you are very smart, and the answer is clock. Of course, it is a clock. What else could be? We are talking about time. We are talking about activities according to time. Then what else do we need? We need time, and time is told by clock, obviously. So the answer of this riddle is clock. Okay, now let's move further to our activities. What is there next? Let's see. Okay, as usual, we are starting our class with a rhyme related to clock. Have you heard the song rhyme Hickory Dickory? Yes, it is very interesting to sing. Let's sing together about the Hickory Dickory dock, about the clock, and let's enjoy it. Everybody come on, sing with me. Hickory Dickory dock, the mouse went up the clock. The clock struck 1, the mouse went down. Hickory Dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory dock. Hickory Dickory dock, the snake went up the clock. The clock struck 2, the snake went down. Hickory Dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory dock. Hickory Dickory dock, the squirrel went up the clock. The clock struck 3, the squirrel went down. Hickory Dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory dock. Hickory Dickory dock, the cat went up the clock. The clock struck 4, the cat went down. Hickory Dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory dock. Hickory Dickory dock, the monkey went up the clock. The clock struck 5, the monkey went down. Hickory Dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory dock. Hickory Dickory dock. An elephant? Oh no, elephant, look at there. Elephant is very huge, right? So, Hickory Dickory dock. Hickory Dickory dock. The elephant went up the clock. Oh no. Hickory Dickory dock. Tick tock, tick tock. Hickory Dickory dock. Yay! Did you enjoy the rhyme? I know you enjoyed it very much. Look at the animals, pretty animals, very cute, cute animals. They try to climb this tower, clock tower. Okay, so here's the clock tower. This is the clock tower and clock showing the time. And all these animals try to climb this clock tower, but they could not stay up there and they fell one by one, all fell down from the tower. And even this elephant, the fat one, the big one, right? Animal also tried to climb up this tower, clock tower. But what happened at the end? All the animals fell down from the clock. Okay, so we sang this clock song because we are talking about clock and our activities. Clock time and activities. Alright, let's move forward. See here, look at here, our new pretty little girl. How pretty she is like. What might be her name? Carla. Her name is Carla. She says, I'm Carla. Here I am sharing my daily routine. I do different activities in different time. And what about you? She is asking about your activities. First of all, let's know about Carla's activities. Okay, let's go through her daily routine and we come to know about her daily activities. Okay, let's go through. Look at here. Carla says, I get up at 7 o'clock. I get up at 7 o'clock. I wash my face. I comb my hair, right? I wash my face, I comb my hair, and then I go downstairs for breakfast. Usually, I take a slice of bread and a bowl of cereal in my breakfast. When does Carla get up? Now, after reading this information, you have to answer this question. Are you ready? If not, let me read once again. What does Carla say is, I get up at 7 o'clock, I wash my face and comb my hair and go downwards. I go downstairs for breakfast. Usually I take a slice of bread and a bowl of cereal in my breakfast. So the very first question about these activities, when does Carla get up? Let me help you. Yes, here is the clue. I get up at 7 o'clock. Carla said, I get up at 7 o'clock. So the answer of this question is obviously she gets up at 7 o'clock. She gets up at 7 o'clock. Okay, now let's move to next. My school. Whose school? Carla's schools. Okay. My school starts at 9 o'clock. So I leave home at 8 o'clock to catch the bus. Maybe her school is very far, takes an hour. एक घन्टै लाग्ने रहेछ हैन टाढा रहेछ. So she goes out at 8 o'clock to catch the bus and she has to go by bus. Now, are you ready to answer the question? You must be. Okay, so here's the question. When does Carla's school start? When does it start? When does... Yeah, this is the clue. Okay, my school starts at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. That's why the answer should be Carla's school starts at 9 o'clock. What is our focus? 9 o'clock. Next question. When does Carla leave for school? When does she leave? I leave home at 8 o'clock. That means while writing answer, we can write Carla leaves for school at 8 o'clock. Or she leaves for school at 8 o'clock, you can write, right? 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You have already learned when to say it's 9 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Looking at the clock, you know how to look at the time. You can how to look at the clock and tell the time, right? You know how to look at the clock and tell the time. 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, here are some more activities about Carla. When school finishes at 3 o'clock, I come back home, have a snack, do my homework, and take a shower. After dinner, I watch TV and go to bed at 9 o'clock. Are you clear about Carla's activities? Her school finishes at 3 o'clock and then come back home, do homework, take shower, take bath, and then have dinner and go to bed at 9 o'clock. Now, are you ready to answer the questions? I hope you are. Here are the questions. When does Carla come back from school? When? You have to answer the time. When does Carla come back from the school? Here it is. Yes. At 3 o'clock, obviously. Her school finishes at 3 o'clock. Then obviously she comes back at 3 o'clock. Now how do we write this answer? Okay, Carla comes back from school at 3 o'clock. Okay, Carla comes back from school at 3 o'clock. Next question. When does Carla go to bed? Have you found answer? When does she go to bed? What is here? 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. Okay, so how do we write answer now? Like this. Carla goes to bed at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. When do you go? You have different time, right? Next question. Okay, next question about the activities. So, in a day, we do many activities, many different activities. So, when do we do these activities? When do we do? They have separate and specific time to do. Example for, we always get up in the morning, right? In the morning. Day, we go to school. And evening, we enjoy and we do homework and we play games, different activities. So, all these activities are guided by this clock. We do according to clock. हामी time अनुसार गर्छौं हैन clockले time देखाउँछ. And all the activities, see some activities given over here. What is this boy doing? Playing. This boy is taking bath, washing body, taking bath. And this boy, what is he doing? Maybe inside the toilet. Or this one is sleeping. And this boy is eating. And this boy is drinking, brushing teeth. And this one, putting on dress. And this one is ready to go to school with backpack, okay, with bag. And this boy is doing homework or studying, reading, or writing something. So we have different activities throughout the day. We do different activities throughout the day, right? So these activities we do according to the clock time, according to the time, okay? Look at here, our daily routine. I get up every day at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m. When do you get up? So we get up in the morning at certain time. We have time. We get up in the morning. I get up in the morning. Every morning we get up. That's our routine, everyone's routine, your routine, my routine, and everyone's routine. Then I have breakfast with my mom every day. So at which time? You can even mention the time. When do you have your breakfast? Maybe at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. When do you have? You can mention time over here. I have breakfast with my mom every day. Then what is here? I organize my room every day. I clean up, put everything in the place. Organize means put मिलाउने सबै सामानहरु मिलाउने. Okay, when we get up our room, we clean our room, we keep the things in the places. So I organize my room maybe at after 7. When you get up after 7, you organize, clean your room. Then I clean my house every day. At which time? Every day you clean your house, sweep your house, wipe everywhere. When? So there must be, you can tell a time. Okay. Now you know the time, right? We have learned how to say time, which o'clock. So according to time, you can say what activity you do at which time. Then I take a bath at 10 a.m. from Monday to Friday. So when do you take bath? May not be at 10 because you need to go to school at 10 a.m. Maybe earlier than that, before that, 10 बजे भन्दा अगाडि नै होला हैन. We have to go to school at 10 a.m. So I take a bath. When do you take a bath? I sometimes play soccer with my brothers. So they are playing soccer game. They are playing game. So when do you play this game? Not only soccer, other games too. When do you play games? Usually in the evening, right? When after coming back from school or early in the morning. So when do you play? Tell the time as well. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, when it is o'clock time. You have to tell the time of the activity you do, when you do it. Okay? You have to tell time. These are the activities, different activities we do. But now I want you to actually answer about you. So you can answer the actual your time, when, what time do you, okay? What time do you do these things, okay? Now answer it. My question is, what time do you get up? Real one, okay? You have to answer me real one. What time do you get up? Let me guess. Okay. Let me guess. You get up at... Okay, I get up at 6 o'clock. Some of you might say I get up at 6 o'clock and others might say 7 o'clock, right? The time might be different. So tell the one yours. Which time do you get up? What time do you get up? You can answer that one. Now, next activity. Next activity is here. Okay. Here is, what time do you have your breakfast? Once, if you get up at 6 in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, after cleaning, brushing and all, washing face, combing hair, then you obviously have your breakfast, right? So you have breakfast at which time? Which time? Come on, tell me which time? Yes, okay, you might say I have my breakfast at 7 o'clock. 7, 8, okay, it could be different according to you. You might have your own time to eat your breakfast. You have your own time to take your breakfast. So practice saying what time do you have your breakfast? Okay. Shall we move to next activity? Alright, here it is. What is this boy doing? Very cute and small boy doing. First 100 words. He is reading. Then what about you? What time do you read book? Do you read or not? Obviously you read, right? So tell me time of reading. What time do you read books? What time? Come on. What time Okay, here it is. I read my book at 8 o'clock. Maybe different to you. Maybe you start reading right after you get up at 6 o'clock. Okay, so it is also different, but you can say, you can give answer like this. I read my book at o'clock. Which o'clock? Time. 1 to 12, right? We have o'clock time. Then it comes next. Okay, what is this boy doing? He has got a backpack and already worn uniform and managing shoes. Okay, putting on shoes. So, what time do you get ready for school? What time do you get ready for school? When do you get ready for school? What time? Tell me the time. Obviously, our school starts at 10. Usually, as school starts at 10. So, your answer might be, I get ready for school at 9 o'clock. I get ready for school at 9 o'clock. Okay, do you actually? Maybe, right? Now let's move to next activity. What is this girl doing with bag? Walking, right? Walking to where? In uniform? She must be going to school. So what time do you go to school? What about you? What time do you go to school? Okay, what could be the answer? I go to school at 8 o'clock. Do you? Maybe different, right? This also time could be different. Okay, when do you get ready at? Okay, if your school is near, then you need to go very late. Okay, you can go late, maybe 9 o'clock, 9:30. But if your school is far, then you have to go to at 8 as well, right? So this time could be different. I go to school at, replace the time with your own. Okay, आफ्नो टाइमबाट रिप्लेस गर्ने. But you need to practice all these questions that I asked you. Practice all these questions and also try to answer the answers we have been practicing over here. What time do you? What time I go to school? And what can you do is, you can make questions. Okay, make questions. What time do you get up? What time do you have your breakfast? What time do you get ready for school? What time do you go to school? List out all the questions. And what do? Is you go to your friends and ask about the time they do and quickly write down o'clock times. So after doing all these questions, you can do very interesting activity with these questions. What can you do is list out all these questions. Okay, list out all these questions. When do you get up? When do you have your breakfast? When do you get ready for school? When do you go to school? At what time do you go to school? Okay, time. So you can ask this time to your friends as well. List out the questions that we have just discussed before and then go to your friend and ask this question and get the answers of different time, and you can come to know about different times. So you can do this activity not with your friends only, you can even do this activity with your family members as well about their different activities and time. So you can ask about different activities and their time. Is that fine? Okay, we moved further now. Next, o'clock. Okay, this is a kind of revision. Okay, so this is kind of revision because we have already learned about o'clock time. We have learned o'clock time and about the clock. So that is what we are repeating today about the time. Here in the slide, the clock is shown, the round clock. And how many hands does it have, this clock? 2, right? One is longer and another is shorter. It has got 2 hands. I told you the names of hands. What is it? Come on, repeat. What is the name of these hands? This long hand is called minute hand, right? Minute hand. And this short hand is hour hand. Hour, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour hand. Then when this long hand touches 12 and short hand touches 1, let me show you. Here in the clock, okay, I have got a clock, and this is exactly same like in the picture, because it has all the numbers. What did I tell you? How many numbers are there in the clock? Yes, up to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 0, 10, 1, 1, 11, 1, 2, 12. And we have learned o'clock time. So tell me, what time is it when this long hand points toward 1 to 12 and this short hand points at 1? What time is it? It is, yes, it is 1 o'clock. We call it 1 o'clock. This short hand points to the 1. That's why it is 1 o'clock. This longer hand is in 12. This shorter hand is in 1. This is 1 o'clock. Next. Okay. So this short hand goes to 2, pointing to 2. Okay. It is pointing. It has no finger but pointing, right? Pointing to 2. So what time is it? Longer hand is in 12. Shorter hand is in 2. It is, which time is it? It is 2 o'clock. Okay, 2 o'clock. Now, next. What time is it? Okay, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. The shorter hand is showing to 4 and longer hand is showing to 12. This is, what time is it? Yes, of course, it's 4 o'clock. This small hand is showing to 4 and this long hand is showing to 12. It is 4 o'clock. Okay, this is 4 o'clock. Now, next question. This is very straight, okay, vertically straight. Longer hand is showing to 12, shorter hand is showing to 6. Now, what time is it? It is 6 o'clock. Very good. All of you are smart enough to answer this question. It means you have learned how to say o'clock time. Have you? I think so. You have learned the time. Very good. Now, next slide. Okay. So, you have learned how to say o'clock time. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock. You have learned how to say o'clock time. But what about half past? Half past. Okay. We are learning half past now. Half past, so it is just like half past is, this longer hand points to 6. As in our in o'clock, always this longer hand points to 12, but in half past this longer hand always remains in the 6. यो long hand चाहिँ 6 मा छोइरहन्छ हैन, घुमी फिरी यहाँ आइपुग्छ. Okay, and this shorter hand कता हुन्छ त? Where it is? है, if it is between 1 and 2, between 1 and 2, this shorter hand is between 1 and 2 and this long hand is in 6 है यस्तो छ भने ओके त्यो लामोले केलाई छोको छ 6 and the short one is where it is between 1 and 2 बिचमा okay between 1 and 2 so what time is it can you tell o'clock you are clear right यसले जसलाई छोयो that is the time now half past is this long points to our 6 and this shorthand points between. So this is the time, it's 1:30. What do we say? It's 1:30. साढे एक भन्छौँ हैन हामीले नेपालीमा okay so like that half past this is half past okay 1:30. Now look at another picture. This is 2:30 if it is like this between 2 and 3 when it is between 2 and 3 it is 2:30 okay and then let's go to another picture okay so it is directly tick tock tick tock tick tock tick tock it is between 5 and 6 okay it is between 5 and 6 then what time is it when it is 5 and 6 short hand is between 5 and 6 and the longer hand is in the 6 so what time is it can you tell me it's 5:30 we call it 5:30 is there another okay one more this longer hand is in 6 and this shorter hand is between 7 and 8 okay this is the situation so what is this time can you tell me this time is 7:30 7:30 okay so we have learned about half past okay we have learned about half past so are you clear half past time okay once again let me repeat about this half past so wherever this shorter tree is in the between like if it is between 12 and 1 and it is in the 6 this is 12:30 okay and when this shorter tree is between 1 and 2 we have to take reference of the previous one पहिलाको लिने यो दुईवटामा अगाडिको लिने okay previous one so this is 1:30 and then when it is between 2 and 3 के भने is it 3:30 no what do we have to see first one अगाडिको लिँदाखेरि it is 2:30 when it is between 3 and 4 it is 3:30 it is 3:30 and when it is between 4 and 5 when it is between 4 and 5 it is 4:30 okay and when it is between 5 and 6 this shorter hand is in between 5 and 6 and this is longer hand is in the 6 this is 5:30 are you getting that when this short hand points between 6 and 7 and this long hand points 6 we call is 6:30 this is 6:30 and when it is between okay no it's between here okay so when it is between 7 and 8 when it is 7 and 8 and this longer one is at 6 this is 7:30 and when it is between say 8 and 9 it is 8:30 and this is 9:30 and this is 10:30 11:30 okay so we have all gone through all the half past okay so we do like this okay we know the time like this now let's move further about ask and answer okay look at in your book ask and answer the teacher is asking something What time is it? What time is it? And the boy answer, it's 1 o'clock. It's playtime. So 1 o'clock at school is playtime. That's why time they are related with activities. 10 o'clock means starting class. 1 o'clock means playtime or maybe tiffin time, right? What time is it? It's 1 o'clock, it's playtime. Next. What's Nima doing? What's Nima doing? Next question. And the boy replies, she is playing. 1 o'clock, it was 1 o'clock and Nima is playing. Playing, okay. This is playtime as well. Tiffin time, break time. 1 o'clock means break time, tiffin time. That's why they eat tiffin, they play. Students, they play and eat tiffin in the 1 o'clock. Maybe different in according to school. Next, what time is it? Okay, the teacher is asking what time is it? It is 4:30. Okay, it is 4:30. It's time for going to home. It's 4:30 and it's time for going to home. When it is 4:30, we go to the school is over and we go to home. We come back home. Next question. What's the time? Teacher is asking what's the time? It's 1 o'clock, miss. The girl is answering it's 1 o'clock, miss. So can you say if somebody comes to you and what's the time? What time is it? Can you answer? Because the clock and the watch, okay, watch. The clock and watch, they work in the similar way, in the same way, okay. Same way the hands are, they are in a different shape and they have the hands and they point as we have practiced, okay, how we have practiced. We point in the same way. Now next question. What's Mina doing? What's Mina doing? She is playing with her friend. She is playing with her friend. Mina is playing with her friend. Next. Now activity and time. Look at time and the activity they are doing. Okay. Now questions will be asked accordingly. Okay. What is he doing? I'll ask you, what is he doing? He is brushing his teeth. At what time is he brushing? He is brushing teeth at, look at here, the clock. Look at the clock. Do not answer without looking the clock. Okay. So this activity, the boy is brushing when the longer hand is in 12 and shorter hand is in the 6. The boy is brushing his teeth at 6 o'clock. Okay. So when do you brush your teeth? When do you brush your teeth? I also brush my teeth at 6 o'clock in the morning. I also brush my teeth at 6 o'clock in the morning and maybe at 9 before going to bed, right? Okay, let's go through next slide. What is this girl doing? What is this girl doing? Drinking something. Okay, drinking something, maybe milk. And look at the time. What is the time over here? The shorter hand is in 7, the longer hand is in 12. So what time is it? It is 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock. So what is the girl doing? The girl is drinking milk. And which time? At which time? 7 o'clock. She is drinking milk at 7 o'clock. What is she doing? She is drinking milk. When? When means time. Asking when. When? At 7 o'clock. She is drinking milk at 7 o'clock. So look at the clock and the activity. And what about you? When do you drink your milk? Obviously in the morning. Which time? It may be different. Some may drink at 7, some may drink at 8. So different, or maybe even half past, right? Half past. Now next. What is this girl doing? What is this girl doing? Reading. The girl is reading book. And there is clock. Now look at what time is it? This is what? This shorter hand is pointing to 8 and the longer hand is pointing to 12. So what time is it? Come on, now you know the o'clock time. This is 8 o'clock time. 8 o'clock time and the girl is reading the book. So what is she doing? She is reading a book at which time? 8 o'clock. So tell me the sentence, full sentence. She is reading book at 8 o'clock. She is reading book at 8 o'clock. Next. Okay, look at this. What is going on? A teacher is there teaching in the class and students are there studying their lesson, reading their lesson, taking lessons with teacher. And look at the clock. What time is it? The longer hand is pointing towards 12, the shorter hand is pointing towards 10. That means, what time is it? Come on, tell me what time is it? 10 o'clock. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock means their class time. So what are they doing? They are studying. They are studying in the class at 10 o'clock. What are they doing? They are studying. At which time? 10 o'clock time. When do you start studying? When do you study? Obviously at 10 o'clock, right? You study at 10 o'clock. The boy is ready and going to school. See, what time is it? 9 o'clock. He is going to school at 9 o'clock. Now this matching. Now you know the half past time, right? So match this time with the clocks. The first clock is, what is this? Between 1 and 2. Short hand is between 1 and 2. This is, it's half past 1. Next one, half past 2. This one, half past 5. And the last one is half past 7. So we know all half past time and the o'clock time and their activities as well, right? So I hope you have enjoyed and learned about the time and their activities of the time. That's all for today. Thank you. Namaste.